Friends, how the Punjab police caught smugglers red-handed who were smuggling drugs in an ambulance, and how an Indian couple was caught at the airport smuggling currency worth crores of rupees. Plus, what happened when a person ate its packets to smuggle drugs? Well, in today's video, I will show you the most dangerous smugglers caught in the world. So let's start our countdown, friends. Bombay International of India in August 2019. A couple entered the airport. They had two suitcases. When they reached the security checkpoint, the girl looked very confused and scared. Well, when the guards checked their luggage, there were only clothes inside their bags. But despite this, these two empty bags were also very heavy. Airport security became suspicious of both of them. Both of them were taken to the checking room along with the bags. At first, no one could understand how these empty bags could be so heavy. There was a lot of checking. After this, the officers started cutting the cloth inside the bag with a knife. As soon as the cloth was cut, there was a pile of pound notes inside. All these notes were laid out in a line in an orderly manner. Then when the second bag was opened, the situation was the same. Both of them were smuggling foreign currency worth crores of rupees. But when asked about it, at first they clearly refused and said that they did not know where this money had come from. But when they nowhered. When pressed, the boy told that these bags were not given to them by any person so that they could smuggle the currency and take it to the country of Bahrain. Even this smuggler even tried to offer the police that they should keep this money and let them go, but both of them were arrested. Now, if a person tries to make fun of the police, then the result will be terrible. Friends, some time ago, Punjab police of Pakistan found out that drugs are being smuggled from Quetta in an ambulance in their area. The location given to the police was this, but he called the ambulance plate. When one of these ambulances was stopped, its driver became very nervous. The police became suspicious and asked the driver to take out the stretcher. When he took out the stretcher, the police team searched the ambulance. When I started taking the ambulance, it was completely empty, but its stretcher area looked quite unusual. The officers asked the driver to open that area, and when the driver screwed the area under the stretcher, when the driver opened it, there were many packets of hashish inside it. This driver had prepared a secret kitchen inside the ambulance in which he was going to smuggle the drug. There were huge packets of hashish present with him, the value of which was in crores. Well, the police confiscated these drugs and arrested the driver. But whatever the case, what could be more shameful than using an ambulance for drugs? Friends, in November 2022, a flight from Argentina to London's Gatwick Airport. After landing in London, a lady present in the flight went to the washroom immediately after passing through the immigration and changed her clothes and came out. The officers got suspicious about this and started interrogating her when they asked her about the clothes. When I went there, she said that she had come from a long journey, hence her clothes were not comfortable. Well, the officers started checking her bag. There was some suspicion in the luggage of this lady. Then the officers saw a strange thing inside it, the screen of this laptop. It looked very thick, and it seemed as if something had been put inside it, and it was closed again. Well, he started opening the screen with the help of a screwdriver. When it opened, there was a huge drug inside it. The packet was present. Actually, this lady was trying to smuggle cocaine from Argentina to London. You will not believe that inside the screen of this small laptop, this woman had hidden 530 grams of cocaine, which was worth more than 25,000 pounds. Well, this lady's smuggling idea was quite unique, but escaping from airport security is not child's play. Friends, in December 2011, a British Airways flight landed at an airport in London. Officers were checking every passenger coming to the airport with the help of Sniff Dog. They were doing this so that drug smugglers could be caught. These passengers also included a 40-year-old man. This man was holding a bag in his hand and was getting very nervous after seeing this Sniff Dog. The officers got suspicious about him, and when he took his dog close to this man, the dog smelled the drugs. The officer took this man aside for interrogation. When he was asked what he had come to London to do, he said that he was here, but he has come to meet a friend and will go back after 2 days. Anyway, the officers, after asking him some questions, started opening his luggage. When his suitcase was opened, only shoes were lying inside. These officers were so much broke. Giving away shoes became a bit of a hobby because they hum. He had come on a trip of only 2 days, and why would a person bring so many shoes with him? Then he passed these shoes through the X-ray machine. As soon as these shoes were passed through the machine indicated drugs. After this, when these shoes were examined, when opened from the middle, drug packets were present inside its sole. This person kept the drug packets in the middle of the shoes. These were attached with gum so that no one could know that he was smuggling drugs. Well, this guy's idea is quite good. He was a genius, but he was caught red-handed with heavy cocaine. Friends, some time ago, a flight from Dominica landed at an airport in London. This route is considered very famous for drug smuggling. There was a passenger in this flight who was very confused, and he looked nervous. The security got suspicious on seeing him and took him aside to interrogate him. But when the officers started asking him questions, he became more confused and was answering these questions. They felt that there was definitely something black in the lentils. Well, although there was nothing unusual in this person's luggage, but his nervous behavior was making the officers suspicious again and again. Well, the officers got interested when they asked him that this person remembered. What does he do? He told that he is a laborer, and when he was asked what he has come to do in London, he said that he has come to London to spend his holidays. On hearing this, the officer understood that he's not a common man because workers are on holidays. She could not come to London to spend her life. They immediately took him to the scanning room for a full body scan. When the full body scan of this man was done, it was found that his entire body was filled with drug packets. Cocaine was put in packets and swallowed so that it could be smuggled. The officers fed him medicine so that these drugs could be released from his body. And when the packets of cocaine released from his body were weighed, they were equal to approximately 1 kilogram of officers. According to him, the price of this cocaine was more than 50,000. Just imagine that he had consumed the packets of drugs to smuggle them. If these had been leaked, he could have lost his life. Well, what could be a bigger thing than this, friends? Some time ago, a flight from Spain landed at the UK airport. When the people deboarding the flight were going through immigration, the officers noticed that the body language of a person was quite unusual, and they got scared. It happened and was moving very strangely. When the officers brought the sniff dog near it, the dog also indicated the presence of drugs inside the luggage. Well, an officer took it aside for questioning. It had a briefcase, inside which he had kept a laptop. There was